corner, the only place that we can cry, laugh, and overthink and overshare. Because the main point of this is oversharing. But it's so stupid because at the end, you guys always ask me, can you cut that part? Can you cut all the thing? Then don't overshare. Hey, I'm not doing that. It was Shona next to me, and I was like, I am not doing that.
Oh, and I think that was the first thing I heard you say. This person's gonna be in our team, and he doesn't want to do this.
That's what your first impression.
He's crazy. And
so let's just speak English. So when we were to the room, because he was telling me, oh yeah, I'm like, no, but you were telling me I'm from Barcelona. Why would we keep? Because I remember we keep talking English.
I'm not doing that.
You are like, am I gonna go with that guy?
That's like the first thing that you said when he got into your room. And
I was already telling
with the red pants. He was like,
I'm not doing that.
No. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
And I found out that you were Ibiza, so you had to come to my room. Like we were sharing the room. I got there the night before, so I took like the big bed and
you got the room. You got the room.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like I don't know, it was funny, and we talk about this the other day. Like we don't know how we bond. You know what I mean?
It was always easy to talk, and like you were funny, you wouldn't shut up. So I just had to be like, ha, ha, ha. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, like with you, it was so easy. No, never, because I was going through the process of understanding who I was.
I only had gay friends.
Suddenly, that's what we get along.
Yeah, suddenly I was like, I'm gay, and everyone was like,
me too. Let's go, girl. But no, honestly, so I was like, yeah.
It's actually true. I'm not joking.
But yeah, and how did we bond all together? Because the beginning, I think like with me and you, we talked about this already.
Yeah.
It's not how it's not, because I actually listened to our podcast, and it sounded like you were like a hater. No, she never had been like a hater or anything. She always has been so professional, and that's what I had lack of. Let's being honest, like she never had a bad word for me or telling me anything bad or being a bully.
She just got stressed a little bit.
And the thing is like,
I'm a perfectionist.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. She's a perfectionist.
Yeah, and at the same time, one of the things that happened as well is like, she is an emotional person, and she was, and when she get committed to the emotions, and I am the opposite. I'm a harsh person that when I see emotions, I'm allergic to them.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So when someone needs a moment,
in my life, I feel that you balance me out. Also, like like when we were in Ibiza, when we were going out, when the songs that we were doing in the shows would come up, we'd be actually rehearsing in the clubs, or we would be like,
I know,
doing the choreos in the clubs.
That's you guys, because I couldn't even do it on stage. Am I gonna be dancing in the?
We have so many videos doing.
I think we've got some of Ain't No Mountain. And I think we've got of.
We must have looked so stupid.
Yeah, we did.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, these things sometimes keep me like sometimes I laugh alone when I'm in the office. Yes, because I remember things that we went through. You know what I mean? It was such a crazy period.